take place? When I receive the letter, when? And why am I even talking about letters when I can just do it over the call? Hello everyone, this is Nitika Bacchawat and today I'm going to discuss with you the rules relating to communication and revocation. However, before that, I have some important announcement to make about our fast track batch. So, Unacademy, Yash's Academy, in collaboration with Unacademy, we have started our fast track batch, which is a 100% English batch. Yes, it's a fast track 100% English batch. We had amazing results the previous term, and the topper scored a 363 out of 400 with these marks. You can actually go through the results, amazing results we had. Hustle with Yashas, which is our batch for the CA Foundation aspirants for November 22nd. It's a fast track batch, as I told you, and it's a 100% English batch. The classes would be conducted, the batch had started on the 25th of August 2022, and the classes would be conducted by Shandar Ahmed sir would be taking up economics and BCK. I, Nitika Bacchawat, I'll be taking up law for you. Hardik Thakkar sir would be taking up accounts. Anil Mishra sir would be taking up maths and stats, and Pooja ma'am would be taking up BCR. The batch schedule will be, you have 5 hours session every day, which is divided into 2 sessions of 2.5 hours each. 3 to 5:30 is the first session and the second session is 6 to 8:30. The schedule for this batch is, Shandar Ahmed sir would start with economics on the 19th of October. My batch had already started on 25th of August. Hardik Thakkar sir would be taking up accounts had started accounts from 26th of September. Anil Kumar Mishra sir would be taking up maths and stats. He had started it from the 16th of September, and Pooja ma'am's classes had started on the 5th of September. What are the features of this batch? The features are, you get India's best educators under one, in one class, 600 plus hours of live interactive classes, revision and practice sessions will be there, structured courses and PDFs, unlimited recorded classes, live tests and quizzes. In the plus, what are the features that you have? You have interactive live sessions, structured course and PDF, live tests and quizzes, limited access. If you are taking up the iconic subscription, apart from all these features of the plus subscription, you also get one-to-one live mentorship. We have this mentorship program. These mentors will guide you throughout this learning process and make you ready to face the exams, printed study material and doubt solving sessions. Evaluated test series would be conducted. You will have monthly tests for each subject. The marks for these tests will be 30, 60 and 100 marks based on the ICI pattern. For economics and maths and stats, since it's an MCQ paper, you will have the question paper would be an MCQ paper for you. Choice for the learner to solve the paper within 7 days of standard time. Solve, scan and upload the answer sheet. Answer sheets will be digitally evaluated within 7 days, and just after the test you will get a suggested answer. We also have daily scholarship tests for the foundation and intermediate level. To avail of this test, go to Unacademy, try Unacademy for free, click on start the test and then start the test. If you want to go for this mentorship program, which is there in the iconic subscription, book your slots now, schedule it and complete it. So how can you take up the plus subscription? We have 5 options here: 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 18 months and 24 months. 3 months is 3667 per month, which totals to 11,000. 6 months is 2200 per month, which totals to 13,200. 12 months is 1467 per month, which totals to 17,600. 18 months is 1167 per month, which totals to 21,000, and 24 months is 1008 per month, which totals to 24,200. If you are taking up the iconic subscription, we don't have the 3 months option here. 6, 12, 18 and 24 months. 6 months is 3550 per month, which totals to 21,300. 12 months is 2458 per month, which totals to 29,500. 18 months is 2,000 per month, which totals to 36,000, and 24 months is 1742 per month, which totals to 41,800. We have a special discount going on. Which will be from September 26 to 30. For your subscription, you can get up to 20%. For the foundation subscription, you can get up to 20% discount. Grab the offer now. If you are waiting, why to wait? Its offer is only for 30th till 30th September. Use the code YASHAS, YSHAS to get the offer. Now coming back to communication and revocation. There is some problem with my wire, I guess, my HDMI cable, so it's getting stuck. I don't know why. So, coming to communication and revocation, let's first talk about communication. We know communication of offer and acceptance both are important. In fact, the rules of offer and the rules of acceptance, there is a rule, offer must be communicated, acceptance must be communicated. Now you would say, ma'am, why do I even talk about communication? I pick up the call, I make a call and it's done. And in fact, social media has left nothing private at all. The moment I send you a message and you read it, I come to know you have read it, right? From the blue tick to seeing just now, everything is so easy now. So why am I even talking about communication? I totally agree. But let us say, even if it is over the call, I make a call. But I make an offer to you and it's not heard. The call drops and I'm not aware. I just keep talking about my offer. Or there is a disturbance in the line. You are making your acceptance. There's a disturbance in the line. I cannot, hear you. You are making the acceptance or I am making the offer, but we are not able to hear each other. We are not audible. So can I say communication is done? No. So even if it is done over the call, okay, even if it is done over the call, it must at least be heard by the other person. Only then we can say it has been communicated. Correct? It should be heard by the other person. Only then we can say it is communicated. Unless the other person hears it, even if it is over the call, it is not communicated. Now, I agree that over the call it's quite easy. I just say and it's done. But the phones, especially the mobile phones, are a very recent invention. I have seen it coming into existence, right? It's a very recent invention. So, and even the telephones, right? So, there was a time when we did not have telephones. It was only chutti aayi hai, kabutar ja ja, right? So, when the offer or acceptance was made through letters, and even today also, if it is a business communication, we prefer doing it through letters, because we at least have a proof and evidence. So when it is done through letters, when does it take place? So first, let's talk about communication of offer, right? First, let's talk about, okay, I just don't know why it has to decide to act so weird right now only. Wow. So hopefully without any disturbance. So when it is done through, what do you say, letters, when does the communication take place? Let's first talk about offer. Now when I say communication of offer, simple. When you receive, it's done. If I just say communication of offer, it takes place when it comes to the right, it comes when it comes. So when is communication of offer? Let's say I make an offer to you. So when you come to know about my offer, communication of offer is done, right? When you come to know about my offer, communication of offer is done. So if I just say communication of offer takes place when it comes to the knowledge of the person to whom it is made. So when you receive, let's say I am going to make an offer to you. So whenever you receive my letter of offer, you can say communication is over. But this is communication of offer. Now, if I say communication of offer for the offerer, right? Or if I say communication of offer for the offeree, when does this take place? I am making an offer to you. Very simple. The moment I post, it's done for me. The moment you receive, it's done for you. Right? I repeat again, it's very simple. The moment I post, it's done for me. The moment you receive, it's done for you. So if I say for the offerer, I am making the offer to you. For me, it is the moment I post it. For you, it is the moment you receive it. So for the offerer, it is when he posts it, and for the offeree, it is when he receives it. Right? So I repeat again, if I just say communication of offer takes place when it comes to the knowledge of the person to whom it is made. Right? So if I am giving you an offer, so whenever you come to know about my offer, communication of offer is done. But when I say communication of offer for the parties, for me, for you, for me it is when I post it, for you it is when you receive it. Simple. So let us say A makes an offer to B by a letter dated 5th March which reaches B on the 9th of March. Right? So if I just say communication of offer takes place when it comes to the knowledge of the person to whom it is made. Here the offer is made to B. So when does it come to B's knowledge? On the 9th of March. So when is it for B? On the 9th of March. But if I say communication of offer for the offerer, when is it? When he posts it. Right? When is it? When he posts it. When does he post it? 5th March. So when is it for him? 5th March. And when is it for the offeree? When he receives it. When does he receive it? 9th March. So when is it? 9th March. So when I say communication of offer takes place when it comes to the knowledge of the person to whom it is made. So when I make an offer to you, when you get it, communication of offer is done. But if I say for me, when I post it, for you, when you receive it. I hope it's clear till this point. Now, when does communication of acceptance take place? When does communication of acceptance take place? Again, same. If I just say communication of acceptance, when it comes to the knowledge of the person to whom it is made. Right? If I just say communication of acceptance, when does communication of acceptance take place? When it comes to the knowledge of the person to whom it is made. But if I say for the parties, as against the promiser and as against the acceptor. Now here there is a twist. The general idea is I post done for me, you receive done for you, right? This is the general idea. Whenever I talk about it, the general idea is I post done for me, you receive done for you. But for acceptance, the relation is inverse. For acceptance, the relation is opposite, the relation is inverse, the relation is just ulta. In offer, I post done for me, you receive done for you. In acceptance is just the opposite. Now you are going to give me acceptance. First of all, who posts the letter of acceptance? The letter of acceptance is posted by the acceptor, right? So you are going to post the letter of acceptance to me. For me, it is when you post it. For you, it is when I receive it. In offer, what happened? It was direct. I post done for me, you receive done for you. But in acceptance, it's just the opposite. For me, when I post it, for you, when you receive it. So, it's, as I said, it's just the opposite. Now, what do I mean by it? Let's understand this. When is it for the promiser or proposer? when the acceptor posts the letter. When is it for the acceptor? When the acceptor reaches the proposer, right? When the letter reaches the, I'll write it here proposer, because when we talk about promiser, promisee, we may get confused because both are promiser and promisee. Now, when is it for the proposer when the acceptor posts the letter? When is it for the acceptor when the letter reaches the proposer? Why so? See, my offer is there. The moment you put your acceptance over the offer, okay, my offer is there. The moment you put your acceptance over my offer, this offer is now sealed. Can I now take back my offer? No. Can I make any changes to this offer? No, it's sealed now. So the moment on my offer you post your acceptance, this is sealed and I cannot do anything with this, and so communication is done for me. Right? The moment I receive the letter, the contract is done. It's over now. The moment I receive the letter, the contract is done between us. Now, can you make any changes to it? No. So, it's done for you. And that is why it is opposite. The moment I receive your letter, my offer, you post your letter, my offer is sealed. Now, I cannot make changes. I cannot take it back. It's done. The moment I receive your letter, there is a contract between us. Now we cannot take it away. The acceptance is done for you. So that's the reason it's opposite. If you still cannot remember, just remember one thing: acceptance is opposite. Acceptance is opposite. For me when you post, for you when I receive. Simple. Now in this example, let's say B posts his acceptance on the 11th of March, which reaches A on the 15th of March. Okay, which reaches A on the 15th of March. Now, when does communication of acceptance take place? When it comes to the knowledge of the person to whom it is made. To whom is the acceptance made? It is made to A. When does it come to A's knowledge? On the 15th of March. So when is it for A? On the 15th of March. Now, as against the proposer, when is it? When the acceptor posts the letter. When does the acceptor post the letter? On the 11th of March, right? On the 11th of March. So when is it for the proposer? On the 11th of March. When is it for the acceptor? When the letter reaches the proposer. When does the letter reach the proposer? On the 15th of March, right? On the 15th of March. So when is it for the acceptor? On the 15th of March. Here, who is the proposer? It is A. Who is the acceptor? It is B. For A, when B posts the letter. For B, when A receives it. So for A, it is when B posts the letter. For B, it is when A receives it. I hope this much is clear to all of you. So when I say communication of offer, it takes place when it comes to the knowledge of the person to whom it is made. For the offerer, when he posts it. For the offeree, when he receives it. Communication of acceptance, it takes place when it comes to the knowledge of the person to whom it is made. So for the proposer, it is when you post it. For the acceptor, when I receive it. Right? It is just the vice versa situation. For me, when you post it. For you, when I receive it. I hope till this point it's clear to all of you. Now comes the revocation part. What is revocation? Now, what is revocation? Cancellation. Once I have made an offer to you, I cancel it, or once you have given me your acceptance, you cancel it. First of all, when I cancel or you cancel, let's say I made an offer to you and now I want to cancel it. Do you get a dream? Ma'am is cancelling her offer. No, I have to communicate. That means communication of revocation is just as mandatory as communication of offer or acceptance, right? Communication of revocation is just as mandatory as communication of offer or acceptance. But here, there is no inverse relation, no opposite relation, nothing. I made an offer to you and now I want to revoke it. For me when I post it, for you when you receive it. Vice versa, you made an acceptance and you want to cancel it. For you when you post, for me when I receive. Simple. If I am revoking against you, for me when I post, for you when you receive. If you are revoking against me, for you when you post, for me when I receive. Khatam. So when does the communication of revocation take place? Simple. For the person who makes it. When is it? When he posts it. Simple. I post, done for me. And for the person against whom it is made. When he receives it. Simple. For me when I post, for you when you receive, vice versa, for you when you post, for me when I receive. So for the person who makes it, when he posts it, for the person against whom it is made, when he receives it. I hope it's clear to everyone. Now, can I revoke my offer or can I revoke my acceptance whenever I feel like? Obviously, no. There is a time. It is said, acceptance is to offer what a lighted match is to a trail of gunpowder. Let us say there is a trail of gunpowder and I put a lighted match to one end of it. Now, even if I remove the rest of the gunpowder, can I stop the blast from taking place? No. Once a lighted match is put to it, the blast will take place even if I try to remove the rest of the gunpowder. Similarly, offer is there and on that offer you pour your acceptance. The moment you pour your acceptance, there will be a contract. Now I cannot take my offer. The moment you pour your acceptance over my offer is sealed. Remember, now I cannot take it back. If you look into the language as given in law, it says an offer can be revoked if the communication of acceptance is complete as against the before the communication of acceptance is complete as against the proposer, right? If you look into the book, how they have explained is they say an offer may be revoked before the communication of acceptance is complete as against the proposer. If I put it in simple terms, an offer can be revoked if the revocation letter reaches. Now please understand, just posting the revocation letter is not enough. The revocation letter should be received by the other person. If the revocation letter reaches before the acceptance letter is posted, an offer can be revoked if the revocation letter reaches before the acceptance letter is posted. Now, what do I mean by this? When is the acceptance letter posted here? 11th of March. Let us say on the 10th of March, you receive the revocation letter. The acceptance letter is posted on the 11th of March. On the 10th of March, you receive the revocation letter. Is the revocation valid? Yes. Why? Because it is before the acceptance letter is posted. And please understand, just posting the revocation letter is not enough, it should be received. So if the revocation letter reaches before the acceptance letter is posted, the revocation is valid. Acceptance letter here was posted on the 11th. Revocation letter was received on the 10th of the March. Is it valid? Yes. It is received on the 12th of March. Is it valid? No. Why? Because on the 11th of March, the acceptance letter was already received. Right? On the 11th, you have kept the letter ready, stamped, addressed, everything ready to post. You're like, let me enjoy my tea and then I'll go and post it. Ting tong, yes, sir, I have a letter for you. It is what? It is revocation. What is valid? Revocation. Right? What is valid? Why? Because the acceptance letter is not yet posted. You take that acceptance letter to post, you're walking. I want to post a letter to Mr. A, whatever. You're just singing, walking, enjoying everything. And then you come to that red letter box. You've seen, no, those letter boxes. Half the letter is in, half the letter is out. The postman knows you and he shouts your name. Sir, you know what happened? The letter is gone. The letter is gone. He hands over to you. It is the revocation letter. What is valid? Acceptance is already gone. What is valid? Obviously, acceptance is valid. That means till the time the offer, the acceptance letter is not posted, offer can be revoked. But once the acceptance letter is posted, offer cannot be revoked. Is it clear? Similarly, when I talk about acceptance, once I receive your acceptance, there is already a contract between us, right? Once I receive your acceptance, there is already a contract between us. And if there is already a contract between us, how can you now cancel your acceptance? Then it's just a breach of contract. So, acceptance can be revoked if the revocation letter, see, I told you, no, just posting the revocation is not enough. It should be received by the other person, right? Just posting is not enough. It should be received by the other person. So, if the revocation letter reaches, today my laptop has decided, if the revocation letter reaches before the acceptance letter reaches, right? So, acceptance can be revoked if the revocation letter reaches before I receive the acceptance letter. If it reaches before the acceptance letter is received, before the acceptance letter reaches. In the example here, the acceptance letter was received on the 15th of March, right? It was received on the 15th. Let's say on the 14th, I received the revocation. Let's say on the 14th, I received the revocation. Is the revocation valid? Is the revocation valid? Yes, absolutely, because it's before 15th. I received the revocation on the 16th. Is it valid? No. Why? Because acceptance letter is already received. And once it is received, obviously acceptance is valid. Now, on the 15th, I received both the acceptance letter and the revocation letter together. Right? On the 15th, I received the acceptance letter and I also received a telegram revoking the acceptance. Though, logically, whichever he reads first would be valid, right? Logically, whichever he reads first will come to his knowledge first. And whatever comes to his knowledge first is obviously valid. So, whatever comes to his knowledge first is communicated first and that is valid. However, if If acceptance letter and revocation telegram reach together, then revocation is absolute. That is, we cannot question it. It is absolutely the revocation which is valid. Logically, the idea is that whichever he reads first is valid, because whichever he reads first comes to his knowledge first, and whichever comes to his knowledge first is what is valid. But Institute has very clearly mentioned that if I receive both acceptance letter and revocation telegram together, then there is no question about the validity of acceptance. The telegram is absolute and the revocation is valid. I hope you are very clear with this topic now. Please try to solve questions on this whichever are there in the material. If not, you still have doubts, come back to the video, re-watch it again, and after that I guess everything will be clear. Before I leave this video or end this video, end this video, one more thing. If let us say, I said communication is for A is done on the 5th of March. But if it is written, he read it on, let us say, the question says, let's say for B it is 9th March, we agreed on that, right? For B it is 9th March. But instead of this, if it was given, B read the offer letter, B read the offer letter, if it was very specifically given that B read the offer letter on the 11th of March. It's not working again. Anyway, if it was very specifically given that B received the letter on the 9th of March, but he read the letter on the 11th of March. So when specifically a date is given for reading, then in that case communication will happen on the 11th of March and not on the 9th of March. If nothing is given about a date for reading, we will assume that he read it when he received it. But if a specific date is given for reading, either offer or acceptance, then communication happens on the day he read it and not on the day he received it. I hope it's very clear. This topic is clear to all of you. Happy learning and stay motivated. Thank you so much.